Lighthouse.
Hello from the Branch family. We have had a lot of fun fellowship times the last few months. We started with our opening dinner in January, where we kicked off our study of 1 Corinthians. Little did we know that this was one of the last times we would all see each other in person. When we got together for our very first Zoom meeting in March, we enjoyed discovering this new way of meeting. It was also a good way to get to know the Branch family in a new way as we got a glimpse inside each of our homes. We made good use of technology and were able to have fun game nights. We played Pictionary and had scavenger hunts. We had movie nights, and some of us even exercised together every day over Zoom. We found new and creative ways to spend time together. We also had informal, socially distant gatherings outdoors. We baked cookies for one another and were able to see each other briefly when we met to exchange care packages. Of course, we all wore masks and stood at least 6 feet apart. For 4th of July, we were able to briefly see each other in person when we picked up frostbites from Lighthouse. This was such a special time because it was the first time some of us had seen each other in months. After picking up frostbites, we then went home, got on Zoom, and ate our frostbites and watched Hamilton together. For our spring closing dinner, it was bittersweet. We were thankful for Pastor Kim giving us some words of encouragement. However, instead of taking a break from meeting over the summer, we decided to continue meeting weekly for Bible study and fellowship. In addition to the weekly study of 1 Corinthians, we did a virtual escape room virtually. It was a competitive night with some of us escaping faster than others. We also had a themed dinner called Excellent Eats, where each of us came to the Zoom meeting with a creative dish that had eggs in it. We are thankful for each other during this time. In some ways, Zoom made it easier to meet regularly on Thursday nights, especially for some of us who usually worked late or had long commutes. We are looking forward to the next small group season and for new and creative ways to get to know another.
Probably the biggest blessing for me about Branch is just the consistency and just the comfort of seeing everybody here on Thursdays. I feel like we've had a pretty consistent group since the beginning.
The consistency, right? In the midst of uncertainty and COVID, at least Thursdays is something to look forward to, the fellowship. I feel like in some ways some relationships and friendships within Branch have gotten deeper.
Through Zoom, it's great because like I can just connect.
The Branch family got closer through Zoom too, and was able to reach out to other people and love them in unique ways.
I think we've grown closer in the last 2 seasons.
The Zoom room has helped us all hang out together, which has been really fun.
It is nice that we're all in one room together. Even within Branch, there might be people we wouldn't have talked to before.
Yeah, like you get to talk to people that you normally, are not in the same side of the room.
Yeah, my mom was really impressed. She's like, wow, you guys watch Hamilton, you eat eggs and...
I enjoyed the Bible studies a lot.
Receiving the word and the fellowship has been just really great for me.
Through the COVID season and pretty recently, God's just been doing a great work in my heart. I've been seeking God more than I have in years. A lot of brothers at Lighthouse walking alongside me and surrounding me and pray for me and just support me through this new journey that I'm currently on.
But it's been really a joy just to see everybody, and then especially when we break off, just talk and just catch up and pray for each other. It's been a real blessing for that.
One particular person who would continue to reach out and just say hi and how are you, and I think it really shows like how much this community cares.
He has shown me that despite of what seems to be a very horrible situation, there has been amazing opportunities that come from it. Being able to share, with my prayer group in Branch has been a blessing.
I think one of the ways I've seen like God's grace and growing me is like understanding rest, to trust Him and not my own strength, His wisdom and not mine.
Even though like it's not the way I thought I wanted to grow, but like it's the way God grew me. Now that I look back at it, He was very gracious. It was very intentional. Really, I read the Bible more in this season than I ever had since I became a believer.
I missed the donuts.
Connections?
Especially the orange icing ones.
I miss singing together. It's not the same when you're singing by yourself. After service, we kind of gather around just talking about, where should we go? Yeah, just communing together. I miss that dearly.
Yeah, I think that's kind of one of those things you don't realize how much you miss until you don't have it, kind of like right now.
Yeah, I miss children.
I really do miss your kids. I miss the energy they brought with it.
By the way, if you're watching this, Andy Chuang, I miss you. and I miss basketball, and I miss our late night dinners. We love
We
you.
love you,
Lighthouse.
That was terrible.
We weren't in sync.
We
love
you,
Lighthouse.
That was horrible.
Let's try that again.
We
Love
You.
Lighthouse.
Yay!
We love you,
love you,
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Church family, we would love your prayers for the branch ministry. Here are some ways that you can be praying for us. Please pray as we continue our study through 1 Corinthians this fall, that we would grow in our faith in the Lord and in our love and service for the church and one another. Please also pray for Pastor Eufemio and the core team as they faithfully serve and plan for our upcoming season. And lastly, please pray for the unique challenges that branch members might be facing. Pray that we would abide in the Lord and trust in Him during this season. Thanks so much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse.